Good morning, class 8th. Today we are going to read second part of chapter 4, that is metals and non-metals. In the previous class we have seen some physical properties of metal, in which we understood that metals are generally solid and hard and metals possess metallic luster. Now in this class we are going to read from metals are malleable, which is third part of physical property. So students, open page number 50 in your science book and keep a pencil with you to underline hard words. Metals are malleable. Take an iron nail or a thick copper wire and beat it with a hammer. Do this carefully so that you do not get hurt during the process. Does it flatten? Some metals can be flattened into sheet by beating or rolling. Class 8th, underline this word flattened. Flattened means flexible. So be understood from this paragraph, from this point, that to understand malleability of metals you have to perform an activity in which you have to take an iron nail or a thick copper wire, and after it you have to beat it with a hammer. You have to do this work very carefully so that you do not get hurt. What do you see by doing this? What metal is being flattened by repeated hammer? You will find that metal is flattened by doing this. Some metals are flattened into sheet by continuous beating or rolling. This process is called malleability, and such metals are called malleable metals. For example, gold, silver, copper, iron, tin, etc. are malleable. You must have seen sweets decorated with silver foil and food stuff packed in aluminium foil. So we find aluminium and silver foils thin and flat. This is because these foils are made after the metal is flattened into sheet by beating. Now you must thinking, why do we wrap food articles with aluminium foil? Are you thinking so? Think. Now the next point, metals are ductile. Metals like gold, silver, copper, aluminium, etc. are flexible. Underline this word. Flexible and can be drawn into wires and are therefore ductile in nature. Flexible and ductile. So you understood that the way in which we can make sheets by flattening metal. In the same way, we can also make wires by pulling a metal. For example, electrical wire is made by pulling or drawing copper metal. Can you draw a wire from a piece of coal or wood? No. But why? Because coal or wood are not metals, so they are not ductile in nature. Now the next point, metals are good conductor of heat. Metals allow heat to transfer through them easily and therefore are good conductors of heat. This property of metals is utilized to make utensils. So metals allow heat to be transferred from within. You may remember that you had read in the chapter of heat in the class 7th, in which way by heating one end of a spoon of metal, the other end gets heated automatically. This is because metals are good conductors of heat. Therefore, the utensils are made of metal so that the metal can heat up and heat the food. Do you now understand that why do we wrap food article with aluminium foil? Because aluminium is also a metal. It does not let the heat out by absorbing the heat of the food in it, and by which the food remains hot for a long time. And that's why we wrap food articles with aluminium foil. Now is it clear? Now the next point. Metals are good conductors of electricity. Metals allow electric current to pass through them easily and are therefore good conductors of electricity. So metals allow electricity to be transferred from within easily and are therefore good conductors of electricity. So to understand about the conduction of electricity in metals, we have to perform this activity 4.1, and we will perform this activity in the next class. So that's all for today, class 8th. Thank you, class.